Yes, I think so. I think that religion, if we go back to the original concept of the religion, and that is about love, understanding, compassion, and acceptance of each other. It's not about fighting and killing and competition. You know, my grandfather used to say that religion is like climbing a mountain. We are all going up to the same peak, so why should it matter to anybody which side of the mountain we choose to climb up from? It's a personal choice, and we should respect that and accept it. But we have brought in so much of negativity and competition and such things in religion that it's become anything but religion.
I've heard all three of our guest panelists today say that they kind of fell into the public service occupation. As somebody who's declared a major but is grossly undecided on a career path, what would you suggest is the best major to go into if you're 100% sure that you want to work in public service? Our drama major want to feel that one?
You know, I know some colleges offer like courses, I don't know that they do majors in nonprofit management, and those are certainly valuable. I'm going to tell you, as an employer, because there's not a lot of hiring, but I hire young people out of college, and I know for me and for a lot of my peers, both in nonprofit and in business, I don't want any of the professors to smack me around. We really look at a bachelor's degree as the university certification that you are in fact trainable. So here's what I'm saying, okay? Now, you know, for special skills like accounting or engineering, that's different. But for the work that we do at the Homeless Alliance, which is really community capacity building, you know, it doesn't matter to me if you're an English Lit major or a phys ed major. I don't care. I need to know that you can finish a big project, a bachelor's degree, and I know that I need to know that you've got, you know, decent written and oral communication skills, which a bachelor's degree tells me that you do. But I'm never looking, really almost never looking for a particular major.
I'll chime in.
I was going to say, I agree. I also hire a lot of people, and I can tell you I have a bachelor's in sociology and a master's in social work, and I'm licensed, I have a clinical license. Did that teach me how to go in and out of jails and shelters and prisons and crawl, you know, under bridges? Not really. Did it teach me how to, professors are going to say. Definitely had to have it, but the life experience is really when I'm hiring someone is what I'm looking for. I can tell you that sitting across a shelter speaking to someone who is delusional and is experiencing all these symptoms, that's something you gotta live. I mean, you have to just experience it. Riding around in a police car, you just gotta live that. And what I'm looking for in resumes is I'm looking for those experiences, more the volunteer work, where you've worked before, and also when I'm speaking to you, I need to know that you care, because you can put anybody in a classroom and any of you can do all the things that you need to do to get out of that classroom. But like I tell officers, there's not going to be any magic word that I teach you to help you go out there and help others. As long as you have respect, patience, and you have it in your heart, it's all you need. And so I need to see that in an interview. I need to see that in the work that you've done.
I was just going to say that also, I think because the realm of public service is so broad and encompassing, it would really depend on specializations in terms of what area you were going to go into if that were going to matter. That being said, you all have an edge that a lot of other people aren't going to have because your degree as a liberal arts degree that contains an emphasis in your major is going to put you a step ahead above everybody else because of your IDS curriculum, because you're going to know about the math and science and the science and math and the literature and history in a way that others won't. And so they're going to see how much more malleable you're going to be because of that.
Those answers were the best thing you ever could have said to a liberal arts audience.
I want to add a little bit, and say that, we make this mistake of thinking that education ends when you get your graduation certificate. It begins after that. What ends is the instruction phase. And after that, throughout your life, it's all about experiential education. And so that is going to count a lot more in what you end up doing rather than, getting a degree in that manner.